University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Lobos ready to kick it away first. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Rainbow Warriors offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Hits inside, it's Rice. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Drops back. It's Beal. Fires on the move. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Lobos offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Hand it to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and long coming up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moves the pocket. It's Watson. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Lobos have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And, man, you talk about the announcer jinx, Reese Davis in the flesh. He just gave it to you, right? Just highlighted this QB and how good he is, and he always makes plays for this offense, and he makes an early mistake. And what does that do, man? Got to give some life to this defense. Give them some hope. So you hope he doesn't make those kind of mistakes the rest of this football game.
Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Punt is on its way. On the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Lobos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Beal. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Grabs it in the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Finds his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Trying to get started. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Slings it downfield. He makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Open space at the 25. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Moving out to the right. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. And the Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Right at the line. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Looking downfield, it's Beal. Chunk it away just as he was hit.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of this drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Lucky to get it off. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he gets rid of it.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Watson. Complete in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Lobos come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it at the 15. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Marking right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, New Mexico! On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Beal. Look out! Being chased. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Turns it upfield. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Under pressure. Just gets rid of that one.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Smith's got it, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The play fake. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin our whip around with Florida taking on the number 4 team, the Auburn Tigers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Rice. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain.
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Right back to the well. There he goes. The 30. 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time. Where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Going for it all. Got it down the field. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. In the red area, it's Rice. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Lobos have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
And the Lobos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to squeak through the pile. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sells the run, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Lobos are rolling down the field. Sets his feet. It's Watson. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Past the 40. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Finds space, it's Rice. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to pass, it's Beal. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Rice. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Trying to establish the run. He'll be dropped.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
It's picked off, and they ruin the the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Beal. Looking long. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business. Trying to take it back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Rush right in his face. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught. He's dropped. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. To the air. It's Beal. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Wants to throw on first. Rushes on. Reels it in. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Second down, going to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. Just not anywhere near good ball placement.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Found the seam on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Lobos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Escapes the pressure going right. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Drops back on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Churns into the pile. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. The throw. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Here he comes. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Great place to start for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. quick give. It's Rice. They were all over it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical,